Welcome to the From the Vine podcast, where we share stories, spark conversations, and celebrate the people who make up our Vineyard Church community. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
Welcome to From the Vine podcast. My name is Kaylee and I'm on staff here. And today we have the beautiful Mieko
Poindexter.
Woo!
Yay.
So Mieko, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes. My name's Mieko Poindexter. I am 18 years old. I recently graduated high school just back in May. So
Woo.
new grad, whole life ahead of me.
From where?
I graduated from Notre Dame High School. It's in Sherman Oaks in the Valley. I live in like the Westwood area, so it's not too bad of a drive.
Okay.
And it's opposite traffic, which is amazing. Love that.
Perfect.
Yeah. I live at home with my mom and dad and brother and two beautiful dogs.
Okay. Give us their names.
One of them is Millie. Millie is my favorite dog. She was my first ever dog. I love her to pieces. And then I have another dog named Dexter Poindexter. My mom and I were driving around downtown LA one day and we saw him like chasing after this like taco guy. Like he had a taco cart. We're like, oh, that dog was so hungry. Yeah, he was so hungry. So we chased after all of them. And finally we like my mom scooped him up. She was like holding him like,
oh,
Mom, what are you doing? That is a stray dog. Why are you holding a dog? Yeah, rabies or heartworm, ticks. Well, who knows what this dog could have? And we ran back to the car. We threw him in the back seat. It's a random dog in our car. And then we took him to the shelter and adopted him the next week.
Aww.
He's so cute. He's super overweight. Not super overweight, but he's just adorable. He gets all the tacos.
That's good.
Yeah, he's a happy boy, happy dog.
Oh,
I love them. Do you have any pets?
That's sweet. Sadly, no.
Don't look at me.
My husband is allergic to cats. I'm a cat. I would be a full-on cat lady if I could.
How many cats would you have?
Actually, no. I'd probably have like 2 or 3, but like obsessed with their cat. I had a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the story actually?
No.
About how we got rid of my cat?
No.
So I got a cat. Also, everybody knows my parents are Shannon and Joel, so sorry, I'm gonna out them. But I got a cat in college. It was my roommate. My roommate's mom found a litter of kittens on the side of the freeway.
Oh my God.
And my roommate took them home and she sent me a picture and I fell in love with one of the cats. And she gave one to me and I named it Bandit and we all thought it was a girl. Turns out a couple months later it was a boy, but we didn't know. So I raised Bandit and he's the cutest, most cuddly cat. Like if you don't like cats, he would have made you like cats. He just wanted to be held all the time. And I left for college. And so my parents had to start taking care of him. They didn't want a cat. So then I got married to Jacob. And because the plan was that I would take my cat
after college.
Yeah. And then Jacob, sadly, very allergic. And yeah, so my parents had to take care of him. They didn't want to. So we were desperately looking for a home. But I didn't want to give him a home because...
You secretly want to keep him forever. Yeah.
So one day, like last month, my dad and I were at Rock and Wagner. Shout out to the bakery breakfast place down the street. And my dad's very prophetic naturally. He just knows things about people. And like this has happened multiple times at different restaurants. But somehow that day, we were eating breakfast and randomly my dad looked at the waitress and was like, "Do you want a cat?" And her face lit up like she was so excited. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I want a cat. I've been wanting to adopt a cat." And she said she had a cat at home, but she wants to find it a little buddy. And she grew up with 23 cats. So she's like a very cat lady. And my dad just kept trying to talk to her and get to know her, but she kept bringing the conversation back to the cat.
She really
She's
wants
like,
a
let me
cat.
see a picture.
Yeah.
So within a couple days, we introduced Bandit to Lucy, her other cat. And Lucy was kind of pissed about Bandit. But can I say that on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pissed?
Yeah. But they've been getting to know each other, and she sends me pictures like really frequently of Bandit.
Aww.
So, and she's like, come over anytime, visit Bandit. So now Bandit has an amazing home. She like takes the cats on bike rides in a little basket and walks them and goes to the beach.
That's so adorable.
And dresses them up. She had a whole welcome party for him.
They're like little dolls.
Yes,
Cats.
yes. He's so happy. And I'm so happy that she's the one because she always sends me pictures. I went to visit him a couple weeks ago and he didn't remember who I was.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
Which is good, but also really sad.
He knows somewhere. He's holding it. He loves you.
Yeah, hopefully. But anyways, I don't have any animals. I had a cat, but
Would you get a dog? Is a dog on the table?
I hope.
when we don't have an apartment, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I'd love to have a dog.
yeah. How was your week?
It was good. I was actually in Iowa for a family reunion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was very calm. I like
okay.
LA is very busy, but pace of life in Iowa is just so calm and laid back.
Chill.
So my mom's father grew up on a farm in Iowa.
Okay.
It's my grandpa. And he had 5 siblings. So all of their kids and their kids' kids came together for this family reunion.
Have you met everyone before?
I've know of mostly everyone, but haven't necessarily met everyone.
Okay.
So we all went back to the farm where it started.
Oh.
It was super cool. And there's actually a cat there. Her name was Lola. That cat, I'm a dog person, but that cat was basically a dog and she was amazing. She was amazing.
That's sweet.
Always wanted belly rubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was adorable. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are there cousins and second cousins that are your age that you can be friends with?
Yeah. There's actually a lot. I'm almost the youngest cousin for my immediate cousins. So
Okay.
I'm always not out of the loop, but I'm always the youngest one, not quite
Okay.
there yet. But so I know my cousins from here. They live in Torrance
Okay.
and they're in college, so almost my age, and we get along really well. And then we met 2 other girls who are around my age, and then there's
Your
one
family?
boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Second, I don't know how they're related, but cousin, they're my cousins.
Okay.
So there's 6 or 7 of us that are all in the younger bunch, sit at the kids' table together. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Did you have good food?
What did we
kind of
eat?
Iowa food?
I was very big on corn,
Okay.
They love their corn.
That's what I've heard.
It was a corn farm.
Goodness, Iowa sweet corn is one year. I can't remember if it was me or my brother, but I think in the span of a week had 24 ears of corn.
Oh my gosh.
We had dinner every night with corn, and I think it was my brother. Just 3 ears of corn every single minute. It's so
That's crazy.
It's so
Probably
good.
a weird bathroom situation. After
Oh my
that.
gosh.
It's worth it. You need to have Iowa sweet corn. Oh my
that
goodness.
fresh corn that you shuck the day of. Ooh. I had one of those.
Okay.
We did pork chops one day,
Okay.
and I don't think I've ever had a pork chop before. That was my first pork chop experience.
Wow.
Because my mom's afraid of they have worms or whatever, and she's always afraid that we're gonna eat worms. But
Pork chops have worms? Don't tell me that.
pork chops do not have worms.
Wow.
They might.
Okay. Did you like them?
They were really good. They were so
Okay.
good with the corn, and then we had
Did you put butter on the corn?
yeah, just butter. Some
Okay.
people do mayonnaise and tahini, but
Oh yeah.
I'm good with just butter. Butter's
Okay.
good. Classic Iowa corn.
Yum.
Yeah.
Would you still eat it if it fell on the floor?
Would I eat corn if it fell on the floor? No, it's too moist. You can't. There's a moisture level to eating
Yeah.
things off the floor.
I agree.
If it was dry, maybe no. But
Okay, then that takes us to our hypotheticals. you do believe in the 5-second rule.
I do
Correct.
eat some things off the floor.
Okay.
Like if I dropped a Dorito on the floor, I'm just like, I'm going to pick it up. I'm like, wipe it off.
So you think blowing on it gets rid of the germs?
1,000%.
Okay.
That's science, right?
Okay.
But sometimes, like, depending on who I'm around, like, I will restrain myself. I will not eat the Dorito. Would you eat the Dorito?
No, absolutely not.
Not even a little bit?
No, I am a germaphobe, so if it touches anything that's not my hands, I will touch anything with my hands, though. That's what's weird. Like, I eat with my hands, kind of like, I would prefer to eat with my hands than a fork, but my hands are are clean. Like, I wash them first.
What if, like, you, like, dropped a chip and you're, like, fumbling it, like, trying to catch it, and then someone else catches it?
Depends on who that person is and if I think they're clean. Fun fact about Josh Shaw. He likes to prove points because I'm a germaphobe and he's the opposite of a germaphobe. And I think a couple weeks ago, he lifted off his shoe and licked the bottom of his shoe just to prove a point. So he's not a germaphobe.
It was like the side of his shoe,
That
wasn't the
still
bottom.
touches the ground. Like LA street
That's
germs.
horrid.
Would you ever do that? Wait, that's what I asked you the other day when at the all church clean day.
Oh, would you lick the bottom of your shoe?
No, if you would lick the bottom of the fridge in the kitchen.
Oh.
And how much money you would do it for.
Oh, yeah. If you put a price tag on something, like, there's way more chance that I would do it.
Okay, would you lick the bottom of your Tiva?
Okay, yeah. My Tivas, these are actually brand new. This is the first day I'm wearing these.
Okay.
Because I'm taking them with me on a big trip, so I wanted to, like, break them in. These ones, if you gave me, like, $75, like, I would lick the bottom of them.
Okay.
So
what about after the whole trip? How much you've been walking in airports? Because in different countries.
Because there's part of me that's like
bathrooms.
Like I say, like $1,000 maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Because like
That's
it has to be
little.
realistic, you know, like realistic price. Like no one's paying $10,000 for me to lick the bottom of my shoe, but like $1,000, like that could happen.
And you would. You'd be down.
I'd be down. Hit me up next year, y'all.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, maybe I should change that.
Somebody
2,000.
comments, I'll give you 10,000.
For 10,000, I would 100% do it.
What if they gave you 10,000 for your fundraiser if you do it on video? We'll talk about that later.
Mhm.
But would you?
Yes.
Okay. Speed round. Random questions. If you could only use one condiment for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's really hard because ketchup's so versatile. You can put it on everything.
That's facts.
But also there's that part of my heart that just like loves ranch so much.
Okay.
So much, like fries. But you can really only put that on like fries and chicken tendies. Maybe a burger if you're getting like kind of crazy.
You can put ranch on anything, Mieko.
You could, but
No.
Anything.
But there's just that little part of my heart that's like only chicken tendies and fries.
I agree. I'm on your side.
It's everything.
I don't think it'd be good with like red meat.
Ew.
Yeah, that's
no.
gross.
Nope. Just chicken tendies.
Are you going to dip that in ketchup?
I'd dip
People
it in
do.
ketchup over ranch.
Or like people put ketchup on like scrambled eggs and
Yes.
hot dogs. And who's putting ranch on a hot dog?
I don't know, but I'm sure it'd be fantastic.
I actually so agree. Ketchup's the best.
Ketchup,
condiment.
just like classic.
We're watching This Is Us TV show, and one of the characters makes weird dad jokes, and he said, name something that is not better with either chocolate or ranch on it. Like you can
Like
make
either or?
Yeah. Like, is there anything that wouldn't be good with either
Hot dog.
ranch or chocolate? Okay. You just proved his point wrong.
No,
Hot dog.
the point of it is saying that like it is, there's no argument between which one would be better. Like it's not saying like one of them, it's saying like it's easy to say, like obviously if you had to put chocolate or ranch with a hot dog, you're going to pick ranch.
No, that wouldn't enhance it, I thought. Like, I don't think ranch would enhance a hot dog. So I think you proved it wrong.
Yeah.
But like any like fruit
it
with
would.
chocolate, enhanced.
I think it would.
Enhance a hot dog.
Absolutely.
I think it would make the bread soggy and gross.
Ranch is too thick to have in a hot dog. You've already have a thick
That's facts.
dog and then the
then,
thick.
okay, then
the thick
explain
bun.
relish. You're gonna tell me relish isn't thick,
It's fresh. It's like pickles.
Yeah, it's fresh.
different.
but it's thick. You're saying that ranch
It's
is too
not a
thick.
sauce.
It's chunky.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's little chunks.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways.
diced.
Anyways, next question. Would you rather have to fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Now that you've thought about it.
One horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. What if I like, if the really big duck, right? What if I like befriended it and then I could like ride it and like fly around? Like
That would be so
Yeah, you know?
cool.
Why
If
do I
you
have to
could-
fight it?
That's true. If you could fly, or ducks don't fly, do they? Maybe they do.
I feel like I've seen them fly like 3 feet off the ground.
Okay. You could swim. You could ride a horse-sized duck in the pool. That would be crazy.
You know those little boats that you like pedal with your feet?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like that, but it's an actual duck.
That
And
would
I
be
don't have to do
pretty
any
cool.
work.
Okay.
No, you gotta fight it. That's the question.
Okay.
You can't befriend it.
But I think Mieko's heart is to friend instead of fight.
I get that.
Friend, not fight.
But if it wasn't,
If I
What do you
had
bring
to
in?
fight, I'd probably fight the little horses because
Yeah. Punt
I feel
them.
like that large duck could just like eat me in one bite, no chewing. Absolutely just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
you imagine how loud its quack would be. Oh my
Oh my
goodness,
gosh.
it'd be so annoying. you're gonna do it? I think it'd be a lot deeper than that. I mean,
All right. Well, enough with the small talk. Let's get into
Get
your
into it.
testimony.
Mhm.
Tell us about you and your life and how you came to know Jesus
Yeah.
and all of that.
So I was raised in the Catholic Church. One of the requirements when my mom met my dad was like, we are going to raise our children in church. And my dad was like, okay, cool. He'd also grown up Christian his whole life. So I was like, okay, sure. Makes sense. So I grew up in the Catholic Church, was baptized, did like my first communion, first like reconciliation, all the things. But I never really like understood why I was there. Like, what's the point? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then around 8 or 9 years old, I'd say. Don't really remember. I think I was in 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade. Let's say 4th grade. My dad started listening to these online sermons of this guy in like Florida who just like, he talks Bible. Like he loves the Bible and you can tell. And he's read the Bible a lot. You can tell because he quotes it so often. And that's like what all his sermons are based off of. So then at that point, my mom gave my brother and I a choice and said, you can either go to Sunday school and like mass with me, or you can listen to the sermons with dad. And of course at that age, I'm like, I'll listen to the sermons. This is my living room. I'll change out of my pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great gig. So we listened to it. And one day, I don't remember the day, but I remember being in my living room is when I heard the gospel for the first time, like the saving news of Jesus Christ. And it's like, wow, Jesus died for me. Like he knew me before I was born and before he even died, like he knew me and he died for me and he knew all the things that I would do, all the bad things, all the good things. And he still chose me. I was like, oh, okay, this is real. This is the truth. He's the way, the truth, and the life.
That's cool that hit even at like 8 years old.
Yeah, it's like, because truth is truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear it, you know. I wasn't quite sure how that would affect the rest of my life, especially because I was young. I was like still in elementary school, like, what's going on? So for the next year, 2, maybe 3, I kept going. Every Sunday, we'd listen to these sermons. We weren't like plugged in at a church, but we were hearing these sermons and learning about what the Bible meant, who Jesus was, the characteristics of God. And that was really formative for me, and like my morals and all of those things really changed me as a person. And then COVID hit and I was in 7th grade. And that was super hard, as I'm sure it was for like everyone. And I couldn't see any of my friends, couldn't talk to anyone except for my family. None of my friends wanted to hang out because like obviously like they didn't want to go outside, and I was like, oh, this is really, really hard. And at that point, I kind of like started drifting away from my faith because my parents weren't making us listen to the sermons anymore, like do any of the things. And I just like, I felt kind of lost, like didn't see the point of life anymore. Like what's my purpose? So then that was like middle of 7th grade through the beginning of 8th grade.
Okay.
And I said, Mom, I want to find a youth group. I want to like actually see people in person. And at that point, I just wanted some friends to hang out with that maybe like knew who Jesus was. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's find one. So she went on the internet. She like Google Maps, churches near me with youth group. I was like, this is great, Mom. Let's go on the internet and find a random church to send your 13-year-old daughter to. That's a great idea. But we found one. We found Vineyard, and we went to one Sunday service, and then we liked it. It was good. We met one of the other girls in 8th grade. She was super nice. And I went every Wednesday after that. Something just like kept pulling me back. Like, this was the place I was meant to be. Like, these people are great. I loved it, fell in love with the church, and like I had some really good mentors that mentored me and like showed me here how to like live my faith out in such an intentional way, and how to create intentional friendships with people. It was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then I started high school, and I went to a Catholic high school. Notre Dame's like a Catholic high school.
Did you go to a Catholic middle or elementary and middle school too?
I went to public school for elementary and middle school. So I picked Notre Dame because like I wanted a small Christian community, you know, because I'm like not new in my faith, but like newly intentional in my faith.
Yeah.
So I wanted other believers around me to like build me up in what I believe to be true. And so I got to Notre Dame, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be, what I was expecting.
Yeah, Christian high schools.
No.
Aren't
it's
what you
like,
think.
no, not at all. So that was really hard because I was expecting like, oh, I'm going to find like my best friends for life. They're going to love Jesus. They're going to like want me to be a better version of myself. And they're just like so much grace for them because they're just figuring it out as well. Like I was figuring it out. I didn't know what I was doing. But around 10th grade, I remember I wanted to start a Bible study on campus, and they told me no. They're like,
whoa.
Sorry, the campus ministry department, they're like, no, we're actually going to do that ourselves. I was like, okay, at least there's Bible study. Hey, that's great. That's W. That's a win. And
that's
then,
really weird.
Yeah, right? Well, I get like if they want to lead it because like Catholic versus Christian, like
I guess
whatever the division is there. So I was like, okay, well, at least there's going to be Bible study, and at least we'll get to hang out once a week and read the Bible. That's cool. And then all of my sophomore year, there was not a single Bible study.
Wow.
I was like, this is lame. So I emailed her at the end of my sophomore year. I was like, hey, junior year, can I start this Bible study? And she's like, yeah, okay. Like, are you serious? I could have done this for an entire year. Are you kidding? But it was so awesome to get to lead that Bible study for the next 2 years because it was small. It was like, there's like 5 or 6 of us, maybe.
Okay.
Sometimes like
That's
8
a
or
good
9.
Size.
Yeah, it's like we all got to know each other, like get used to each other, like every Tuesday at lunch. I'll never forget Tuesday at lunch. We got to meet, just read the Bible, fellowship, and like just grow in our faith in an intentional way.
That's so
in a
cool.
chaotic high school. Yeah.
Wow.
So
did you do that? So you did that sophomore, or junior year?
Junior and senior year.
Okay.
Because sophomore year was like what's going on? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so then they supported or gave you like the green light after that.
Yeah. Well, and then I was talking to the campus ministry director, and she's like, actually, we wanted you to do it all of sophomore year. But I'm like, where did this get lost in communication? Because I was so excited to do it. I don't know.
Wow.
Who knows? But at least it's happening. And then this year, I'm not there, obviously, because I graduated. But there's 3 underclassmen that were super excited to keep it running. Like, they wanted to lead it. And it's like, this is so cool. Yeah, for like hopefully for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be Bible study at Notre Dame High School.
Because of you and your Obedience to step out.
It's very cool. God's doing big things at Notre Dame. Yeah.
That's really cool. Did you take like theology or religion classes?
Yeah. Every semester you're required to take one religion class. And it's the same for every single person in that grade. Like you're always taking New Testament or social justice, whatever the class is. All the people in the grade are taking it.
Do you feel like it was different? Like it was really shaped by Catholic beliefs or kind of?
100%.
Okay.
There's a lot of like Catholic social teachings. And then the Old Testament, New Testament is the Catholics use a different Bible than we use here. They have like 7 more books or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a little bit different, and their 10 commandments are actually different, which is crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like the first 4 are, I'm getting them mixed up, but like the first 4 are something like based around God when it should be like the first 3, you know?
Okay.
So like something's wrong. There's like,
that's interesting.
yeah, it's weird. It's super weird.
I went to Catholic middle school and high school, but I knew that there were more books, but I didn't know the commandments were different.
Yeah, the commandments.
That's interesting. So now you've been at Vineyard, and what does life kind of look like now? You're serving?
I am serving. I love to serve. It's like my favorite thing. I get to serve on prayer team and with kids. I love to be with the kiddos. They're so much fun, so much energy. If you asked me like 4 or 5 years ago, I would not have said the same thing. I would have been like, so much energy, you know, like that's so crazy. But now it's like every Sunday I'm on serve team. I'm very excited to see them because it's the same kids every week. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they come today. I hope I get to see them. At first it was scary because like, what if I say the wrong thing? Or what if they don't like me? What if they make fun of me? But like, they're not. They just have so much love in their heart. Like we hear about childlike faith and childlike joy, and like that's just them. I love getting to like, if you've ever seen, have you seen like kids worship? It's very different than the way we worship.
Yes.
They like dance around and jump around.
I know.
It's
They're
so
like
much
doing
fun.
Choreographed dance moves and like, so happy.
It's like Dance Like David vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was Just Dance.
It's basically
kind
just
of Just Dance.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's fun.
but with praise music. Yeah.
I know, it's super cool.
It's amazing.
I was saying earlier, Mieko's such a natural at being with kids and teaching and being fun. It's so cool to watch.
It's just, if you bring energy, they bring energy. And then if you have fun, they have fun.
And you said you're also on the prayer team?
Yeah. So I don't do like Sunday after service because I don't know why. I don't. But I'll do like kingdom sessions, which is the intensive prayer for like 20 minutes or so before encounter nights. And we just get and pray over them in an intentional way. And I'm an apprentice, so I'll always be partnered with someone who's like been doing it for a while and like knows the ropes to show me. And I like ask questions like, oh, how do we do that? Or do we usually do this? And it's cool to like learn from these people who are super experienced and like know the things. But it's also cool to see how like we all have access to the same Holy Spirit. Like we all have access to the same God. And it's cool to see how he uses each and every one of us in different or similar ways. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. When you're in kingdom sessions, it's usually like 3 of you guys for one person, or 1 or 2?
Last time it was 2. And the time before it was 2. So it's just like me and my mentor. It's like, oh,
that's cool.
Just hopping right in. Yeah.
That's super cool. That's really fun.
But like shout out kingdom sessions.
Yes. Shout out kingdom sessions. I don't know when our next one is, but well, do you?
I think we have one coming up in September. No?
Okay.
End of September, I think. Third Sunday of September. Encounter night, kingdom sessions.
Be there or be square.
But you won't be there, will you?
No, I won't be there.
Where will you be?
Actually next week, so this Saturday, I'm leaving for a mission trip for 9 months. So I'll be gone to Georgia for training for a month or so. And then I'm going to Colombia, Vietnam, the Philippines, and South Africa, each for about 2 months. And I'm just going to like get to serve others, serve the different communities, encounter cultures, evangelize. I'm very excited about that. And also like live in Christian community. I'll be with a group of like 50 other kids, like freshly out of high school, who are just eager to serve. kind of in the same season of life as I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited.
That's so
Very
cool.
excited.
In your training, that's where they'll kind of like teach you how you're going to specifically evangelize to certain people.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah.
What kind of drew you towards that?
Yeah.
And missions?
It's a great question. I was at summer camp and I remember being called to the mission field because for my whole life I had this big plan, like this is what I'm gonna do, then that, then that, then that. And that was my whole life planned out. And then I just felt God calling me, just lay that down. Listen to my plan, like one day at a time, like lay that down. I was like, oh, that's scary. That's really scary. It was a super scary.
Yeah.
Because like you want it to go your way, but then the other side, like, like God. Have you seen the picture of like the little girl holding a teddy bear? Yes. He just has a giant teddy bear behind his back. Yeah. So it's just like the laying down my plan, giving up my teddy bear because I know that God has such a big plan for me. And I just have to be obedient to what that is. So for me, that looks like laying down my plan and like picking up his, which is missions. Yeah.
And then how did you hear about World Race?
World Race was recommended to me by one of my youth leaders because she grew up kind of in the South, and since it's based in Georgia, a lot of people around there do it. And I like that it's a longer program. It's 9 months. So it's basically like a year of school, or the same timeline as a year of school.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I just, perfect. Love the World Race. Very excited.
Nice. All right. Well, is there a way for people to support you?
Yeah.
In your race?
I have a fundraising page. Okay. And I also have a blog and an Instagram to like stay updated on what I'm doing, how I'm serving other communities. We'll get those links.
Yeah. We'll link them in the description box down below. So you can follow along and support Mieko.
Support me. Be praying for me, please. Prayers are so big. Yeah. Well, you'll see me again in 9 months.
Ooh, we can't wait to hear. Maybe we'll do another podcast to hear about it.
Ooh, maybe.
But all right, I think that's all that we have for today. And yeah, stay tuned.